Developing in San Francisco and the East Bay tonight, multiple scenes, a suspect in custody, and a bomb squad investigation. Police are investigating a series of incidents involving unidentified devices thrown at San Francisco police officers. It all started with a report of an assault in the city's North Beach neighborhood.
Officers then chased a suspect to Martinez, where NBC Bay Area's Thom Jensen joins us live. Tom, we understand the bomb squad also going through that suspect's car?
They have been for quite some time now. The bomb squad is in that suspect vehicle right now looking at it. They've been around that for more than a couple of hours now with a robot, and now we saw somebody in one of those bomb squad outfits go in and start looking. You can see them walking back right now. But this did all start with that reported assault in North Beach just before 6 o'clock this evening. And then there were reports on social media, people talking about hearing explosions as police pursued this suspect vehicle out of the city and then all the way here to where the bomb squad is now, along with several SFPD vehicles that are on the scene right now at this location 30 miles outside the city. A police bomb squad team uses a robot to inspect this silver car, and SFPD officers examine what appear to be small dents from possible shrapnel in the side of at least two of their vehicles at this Martinez intersection. San Francisco police would only say that this started around 6 o'clock as a call about an assault that turned into a pursuit, and police say that the suspect threw something out of the car window as he fled across the city and eventually to Martinez. That's where CHP took the suspect into custody and then put the person into an ambulance. On social media, people in San Francisco reported hearing explosions at two different locations just after that police pursuit started, one at 8th Street and Mission, and another on Jones Street near Jackson Street. But most of the investigative activity has been in Martinez, where several SFPD cars remain tonight. And where that bomb squad is still going through that vehicle right now, and we don't know if they found more devices inside that vehicle, but we do know that a Contra Costa County fire truck just responded to the scene in just the last several minutes, and then we saw that bomb squad member going towards the vehicle as well. So still a lot of questions about what might have been in that vehicle, who the suspect was, how they were injured, and why they may have had explosive devices in that car in the first place, if in fact that's what they were. Meanwhile, the San Francisco police sergeant we've been communicating with said they don't know if there are more devices out there, if there were more thrown out the car window that didn't go off. They're warning the public to watch out for those devices. If they see one, call 911 immediately and do not touch them. We're live in Martinez. Thom Jensen, NBC Bay Area News.